Hey guys, what's going on? It's iPod Apps everywhere. I have an awesome case review for you guys, and this was sent out by Griffin, so thank you guys. I was their YouTube reviewer of the month, which is pretty cool. And so they sent this thing out, this case out from Metallic, and I absolutely love it. Alright, so let's get into it. So this is what the box looks like. I love their new packaging, it's so cool. And let's just open it up, blah blah blah. I don't know why I always do this. Like, I don't know why reviewers repackage their stuff before reviewing it. And recyclable stuff, which is always cool. Comes just like that, no screen shield, nothing like that. Just, whoa, what the, there we go. Just like that. And there we go. As you can see, this looks almost exactly like the in-case slider, except it's from Griffin. So let's just put it onto my phone and I'll show you what it's all about. So it's very easy, just like any slider. You stick the first or bottom part on first, and you slide the other part on. It all goes into place like that. Very cool, just like that. And it's on very, very nicely. So let's just go around the case really quick. So when it's on the phone, as you can see, it fits in very, very nicely. It looks great. And this is the Outfit Metallic. I believe it's one of their newer slider cases, and it goes on pretty nicely, and I really do like it. So let's go around the case real quick. Up top, unlike the in-case slider, this top part is completely exposed, so you can actually access your SIM port without taking off the case, which I guess, you know, it's a nice thing if you want to keep the case on to prevent any accidental drops while the case is off, you know? On the bottom, you got your pin jack and your speakers all wide open. You got a nice cutout for your volume rocker and vibrate switch, vibrate on and off switch, which is very nice. And that's about it. As you can see, they also have the Griffin logo right down there. It looks very nice. And it's a huge fingerprint attractor, mostly because it's a very metallic-y, sheeny, sheeny, is that a word? I just made up a word, woo! It's a very shiny and very slippery material, since it is a hard plastic slider. The grip isn't that bad. I didn't have any troubles with it sliding out of my hand, even though I know maybe it probably will get pretty slippery once in a while. Considering how it is just a hard shell plastic case. The one thing I really found really weird about this case is, well, not weird, but the one thing I found that if you put the top piece on first, make sure it's all the way in, yeah, camera hole is extremely nicely cut out. It's almost dead on. Do you see that? Really nice, right? And as soon as you put in the bottom piece, you see the screen. It pops up your screen shield, which is sort of a bummer. And I've tried to keep it, so I've tried to put on the screen shield so that it doesn't do that. But every time I do, it just pops it up somewhere else. Oh God, it's so. And so the best thing I could do is put on the bottom one first, so it's tight like there, and the screen shield doesn't pop up, and then keep the top one very loose on there. You see some of my chrome showing right there, and you'll find that the camera hole is whacked up. Look at that, and I'll show you right now. I like my new background. I love it. That it actually still works, and so that's not that big of a deal, but it's still, you know, the fit is a little weird, especially with a screen shield, and that's pretty much my only concern. And I even switched screen shields, so while my screen shield was off, I tried to put this phone in this case, and I could still, whoa, see, look at that, oh God, I could still move, there we go. You have to, if you do have a screen shield, be really careful when you put this case on. You're gonna have to put it on a tiny bit light. You're gonna have to put it on a little loosely so you don't pop up your screen shield if you try to actually, you know, make it really secure in there. So very loosely, it still works, but just, you know, be careful with your screen shield. Ah, it keeps on popping it up. Anyways, I was saying, I found that without a screen shield, without a screen shield, the phone was still able to move around in this case a tiny bit, which I found really, you know, strange. I mean, the only comparison I can put this case against is, of course, the in-case slider, and it looks almost exactly like it, and it feels just like it. I mean, they're both hard shell plastic cases, and they look almost exactly the same. This one's just, you know, black and metallic and nice looking, and the in-case sliders are sometimes not. But the fit on this one just doesn't seem to be that. It's really good. It's so good. It fits, but not as, you know, snug as it could possibly be. I could still move my phone a tiny bit left to right, even when I didn't have a screen shield protector. Screen protector. So there was no reason that, you know, the screen protector would, you know, make it sit in there better. But did that even make sense? It just still moved around. So the fit might not be as great as the in-case slider, but it still looks awesome. Love the logo down there. It's still a wonderful slider case. This is $5 cheaper than the in-case slider. This is $29.99. The in-case slider is, I believe, $34.99, $34.95 or whatever. So for a cheaper price, just $5 less, you're gonna be getting a case that really looks nice on your phone without a screen shield. But even with a screen shield, you're just gonna have to be really careful putting on the case without, or else the screen shield will pop up like that. But that's a really minor concern considering how awesome and nice this case looks. It's a really sleek design. Has a lay on the table design. I forgot to mention that. It fits on there extremely nicely compared to the previous what is it, the Elan Form I had that I bought with my iPhone. And that actually had no, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, the best part that they, they actually filled in the entire inside of their case with this really nice matte finish, velvety touch finish. And so your phone is really going to be snug in there. It's going to be a lot tighter than it usually, and then the Elan Form, because it's sort of a rubbery, the velvet feel, like the iFrogz Luxe case feel on the inside, which is awesome because that's the one thing I really wanted on the case. So it's going to be a little tighter than the Elan Form, but not as nice of a fit as the in-case slider, which just grips your phone like none other. But this one's still a really good fit, and it looks really nice, and for $5 less, I would highly recommend this case if you're looking for a slider case. And you don't want to spend that much money on the in-case. Granted, they do give you a holder thing, but who needs that? No one needs that. So even when you do have a screen shield in there, the fit is still pretty good. Whoa. It's decent as long as you make sure you don't pop up any edges. Be really careful when you're putting this on. Hey, look. There you go. No popped up screen shield. The camera holes, it's still a little, well, it's a little off. So I would, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, be careful if you get this case about putting on a screen shield with the case, because it doesn't seem to agree. This case doesn't seem to agree with that too much. But in terms of a case, it's really great against scratch protection. This thing is not coming off because they put that really grippy, matte finish on the inside, so it's not gonna be falling off your phone like this. Easily dockable. The sides are still a little loose. You can hear that. But that's a minor concern as well. And also just be really careful with your screen shield if you do get this case. So overall, I love it. I really do. It's a really nice slider. It looks great. Slips in and out of your pocket really easily. It looks fantastic on the phone. Fits very nicely, although it could fit a little bit better. And everything's open and wonderful. So yeah, for only $29 compared to $35 of the in-case slider, I recommend this case. If you're looking for a slider and don't want to pay $5 extra, this still looks awesome. Alright guys, it's iPod Ups everywhere. Thank you, Griffin. Their link again is in the description. Go check them out. The Outfit Metallic for the iPhone 3G, 3GS. If you're looking for a cheaper in-case slider, or a slider case in general, this case is a perfect option for you. Just, again, be careful of the screen shield. See you guys around iPod Ups ever. Hope you enjoyed this review. Peace.